Surrounded by tall cliffs, caves and secluded coves, sits Ilfracombe, North Devon's largest harbour and a centuries-old port with a long seafaring history. This bustling and accessible harbour is the backbone of many local maritime businesses and a vibrant, thriving hub for the coastal community. Cafes, restaurants, B&Bs, passenger ferries, dive boats, and commercial and recreational fishing are just some of the businesses that rely on the health, vitality, and preservation of the sea and its wildlife. After spending 20 years working away at sea as a captain in the Merchant Navy, George Carlo Pat has come ashore to look after the harbour, the boats, and the people.
Well, the wonderful thing about this role is everything, every day is different. You come in one day and it's flat, calm and beautiful, and by that evening a storm's coming through. And I think the power of the ocean is just incredible. My favourite part of the job, it's got to be the people. Everybody has a fascinating story. Every life has been different and will be different. So just walking and talking and finding out, how did you get here? Why did you choose that boat? Where have you come from? Why are you visiting Ilfracombe? The harbour does create its own community, and especially for the residents around and the whole of Ilfracombe itself. I mean, it's such a fantastically beautiful place to be, especially on idyllic evenings. It's unique, and that's the whole thing about the harbour, and everyone that lives around here realises it. So the majority of the businesses around the harbour are run by local people, families, couples, some of them have been here for generations. I think the diversity on the harbour, including the businesses and what the harbour does, is hugely important to the community of Ilfracombe. I mean, do you want to go to Lundy, one of the most beautiful islands we have around our coastline? Well, we have the Oldenburg that sails from here. I think a thing that not many people realise is that Ilfracombe Harbour borders on a marine protection zone. And I think it's highly important that people realise that what happens in our harbour affects what happens out there. Impacts on the environment, the plastic waste, the bottles, the cans, and not just what's been accidentally blown into the harbour, but what comes in on the tide. It can collect into corners and it could be here for weeks. So yeah, it impacts not just on your visual, but on the marine life that's already here. End of the story, Ilfracombe was the first UK harbour to get a waste shark. So the waste shark itself, it could get to the places we can't get to. You can put sensors on it, you can help the environment with it, but mainly you can send it out and pick up the waste. It is doing exactly what I hoped it would do. It's helping keep the harbour clean, but it's bringing the education as well to what it does and what it means to help keep our oceans clean. For me, I have a 5-year-old son. I want him to grow up with an ocean, with the wildlife that I have seen in my life. I want it still to be there. I want to see Ilfracombe Harbour being as diverse and as busy and as beautiful as it is today in the next 50, 100, 200 years. I want it still to be here as that gem for people to come and enjoy.
The thriving town of Ilfracombe demonstrates how important healthy seas are to businesses and communities and harbour towns and beyond. We can all play a part in ensuring this continues for years to come. If you want to join in and take action to protect our environment, please visit the website to find out how.